Welcome, dear student. I'm Professor Shraddha Firke, Computer Science from the Computer Science Department of KK Wagh Arts, Commerce Science, Computer Science College, Kaka Saheb Nagar, Ranwad. Today, I'm going to teach the types of network topologies from computer networking. So, what is a network topologies? What is a network topologies? The network topology that will describe the way in which the elements of your network are mapped. They will be describing your physical and logical arrangement of the computer nodes. That is, in the physical or logical arrangement of your devices in the network is called as a network topologies. The physical topologies of the network refers to the configuration of your cables, computers, and other peripheral devices. So there are different types of topologies that are bus topology, star topology, ring topology, mesh, tree, and the hybrid topology. We will study each one of them individually. Now the first is bus topology. In the bus topology, all the nodes, that is file servers, workstations, and the peripheral devices on a bus topology are connected by one single cable. That one single cable is called as a bus line or the bus cable. A bus topology consists of the main run of cable with the terminators at each end, and all the nodes, that is file servers, your workstation, your peripherals, are connected to the linear cable. It is popular on the LANs because they are inexpensive and easy to install. So this is how your bus topology will look. There are your devices, your file server, your different peripherals like printer, and different nodes are connected through a single bus channel or a single bus line, single bus cable, and these are the terminators at each end. So this will form your bus topology. Now we will see what are the advantages and disadvantages of your bus topology. Basically, the advantages of bus topology are it is cheaper, it is easy to handle and implement. Then it requires a less cabling. It is a best suited for a smaller networks. While the disadvantages of bus topology are the cable length is limited. So this limits the number of stations that can be connected through the bus line. And this network topology can perform well only for the limited number of nodes. Extra nodes or a high number of nodes we cannot add in the bus topology. So this will be the disadvantage of your bus topology. Now the next one is ring topology. As the name suggests, when we arrange the different devices in a ring format, then that forms the ring topology. So in a ring network, every device has exactly two neighbors for communicating purposes, each one at each side. So all the messages travel through a ring in the same direction. That is, it will follow either a clockwise direction or an anti-clockwise direction. So all the stations will follow a same direction. A failure in any cable or any device that will break your loop, and it can take down the entire network. To implement a ring topology, we will use the token ring topology. So what is a token ring topology? In a token ring, there is a one token or the small data packet that will continuously passed on around the network. So whenever the device needs to transmit, it will receive the token for the next trip around, and then it will attach its data to the packet to it, and it will transmit it through the network. And whenever another device will need, the packet or the token will be given to the next device. So here this is the ring topology structure. All the devices are formed a ring like structure, so therefore it is a ring topology. This will follow the same direction of data transmission. If any particular server or any particular device or the cable that will be break or the failure, then the whole ring topology will fail. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of the ring topology? First, we will see the advantages. It is very orderly network where every device has the access to the token and the opportunity to transmit. Then it is easier to manage than the bus topology. It is good communication over the long distances. It will handle the high volume of the traffic. Now, what are the disadvantages? The failure of a single node in the network can cause the entire network failure. As I have mentioned earlier, the moments or the changes made to the network nodes affects the performance of entire network because it is not a scalable network. The moments or the addition and removing of the devices will affect your performance. Next topology is star topology. So in a star topology, each node will be connected to its central device, that is called as a central controller or the hub. The hub will take a signals that will come from any other devices or the nodes, and it will pass it along to all and other node in the networks. So data on the star network passes through only hub, switch or the concentrator before continuing to its destination. No any two devices can communicate each other. The data should go from the central hub, controller or your switch. The hub, switch or the concentrator manages the controls all the functions of these networks. So the star topology will reduce the chance of network failure by connecting all the systems to its central node. This is how our star topology will look. There is one concentrator or the hub or a switch, and through which all the peripheral devices, workstations and the different nodes are connected. So let's see what are the advantages and disadvantages of the star topology. First we will see the advantages. It is easy to manage, it is easy to locate the problems, that is easy to debug, easier to expand than the bus or the ring topology. It is easy to install and wire. It is easy to detect the faults and remove the parts. That is, it is a scalable network. So what are the disadvantages of the star topology? It will require more cabling length than the linear topology. If the hub or the concentrator fails, then the nodes will be attached or disabled. And it is more expensive because of the cost of the concentrator or your hub. Then the next topology is tree topology. So what is a tree? A tree topology, that is a hierarchical topology. It can be viewed as a collection of star networks arranged in the hierarchy. So the tree structure is formed using the hierarchy of different star networks. So this tree topology has been an individual peripheral nodes which are required to transmit to and from or the receive from one another only, and are not required to act as a repeaters or regenerators. The tree topology will arrange the links and nodes into distinct hierarchies in the order to allow greater control and easier troubleshooting. So this is the particularly helpful for the colleges, universities, schools, so that each of the can connect to the biggest network in some way. Yes, these are the some tree topologies. There may be a hierarchy of the nodes or the tree-like structure. That is, this is your backbone network, and it is a combination of different star topologies as we are seeing here. The central hub stations are connected directly to the backbone network, and this will form a simple small star topologies. Here there is mentioned. So these nodes are forming the tree topology structure, or it may be a hierarchy of the nodes like a DNS structure. So let's see what are the advantages of tree topology. The point-to-point wiring for the individual segments, that is supported by the several hardware and software vendors. All of the computers have the access to the larger and their intermediate networks. And the disadvantages are the overall length of each segment is limited by the type of cabling used. If the backbone line breaks, then the entire segment goes down. If it is more difficult to configure and wire than the other topologies because it needs lots of wiring and lots of configuration. Now the last one is what? Mesh topology. Mesh is what? In this topology, each node is connected to every other node in the network. So it will form the complete binary structure or the complete graph structure. So implementing the mesh topology is expensive and is difficult. In this type of network, each node may send the message to its destination through the multiple paths. While while the data is traveling on a mesh topology, it will automatically configure to reach the destination by taking the shortest route, which will means there is a least number of hops. So it can form the shortest route. It can find the shortest route. So for which we can follow the shortest path algorithms like structures. So this is how our mesh topology looks. So this can be a complete graph, right? So each node is connected to each another node, or each vertex is connected to another different vertex. Each one have the degree 4. So this will form your mesh topology. So let's see the advantages of your mesh topology. There is no traffic problem as there is an dedicated link between each and every device. So it has the multiple links. So if one route is blocked, then the other route can be used for the data communication. Then the point-to-point links makes the fault identification easy. And then the disadvantages, there is a mesh of wiring which can be difficult to manage. Of course, the mesh of wiring will be much. Then the installation is complex as each node is connected to every different node, and the cabling cost will be very high because we have to add each and every device to each and every device in the network. Now the last but not the least, hybrid topology. It is a combination of any two or more topologies. Therefore, it is known as a hybrid. So hybrid topology always occurs when two different basic networks topologies are connected. When we will mix up the above mentioned topologies, and then it will form the hybrid topology. It is a mixture of above mentioned topologies, and it is usually a center computer is attached with the sub coordinator, which is in turn the participate in a variety of the topologies. this is how your hybrid topology will look. In the hybrid topology, there are different types of topologies. As we can see here, there is a ring topology, there is a star topology, and the bus topology. Again here the bus and the star. So this will form different types of devices in the home, and it is known as a hybrid topology. Now, the hybrid topology advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of hybrid topology are it is extremely flexible, it is very reliable, and the main disadvantage of hybrid topology is its expensiveness. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day. We will see the next topics in upcoming videos. Thank you.